the hottest conference in the state, the Southern Lakes Conference. We got two teams that are headed on top of their game tonight. The Waterford Wolverines take on the Delavan-Darien Comets here at the Dome in Delavan, Wisconsin. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Play on Sports Network. My name is Alex Cook, and we are in store for a great game tonight. The Waterford Wolverines come into this game ranked at third in conference. They are coming off a win, actually I should say an upset, over state-ranked Wilmot. It was Wilmot's just second loss of the season, so Waterford is going to try and extend their winning streak. On the other side, you got the Delavan-Darien Comets. They have been playing hard all season. They started off the year 0-12, and now they have won 3 of their last 5. Unfortunately, though, they came up one bucket shy against Elkhorn last game, losing 64-62. They're going to try and bounce back here against a very tough Waterford team that has a lot of depth and a lot of talent tonight. We are glad that you could be here with us on this cold night in southeastern Wisconsin. Tonight is Friday night, it's basketball night. We'll be right back with the starters and the national anthem right after this. As the DDHS pep band performs their school's song, you know that you are hyped up for a game like this tonight. The Delavan-Darien Comets winning 3 of their last 5 games. They're coming in on a hot streak. They're taking on the third conference-ranked Waterford Wolverines in a battle that is shaping up to be a good one. The Comet girls came up one bucket shy of completing a miraculous comeback against Elkhorn on Tuesday night. So they'll try and rebound back with a game against Waterford, and they're going to do it against this Waterford team that has a lot of depth and a lot of talent. We go through the rules. We would like to remind you that it is going to be produced by Play on Sports Network tonight. Of course, Elkhorn night was parents' night for the girls team. As Marty Speth goes over the rules for the game tonight, I'd like to remind you that once again you can replay this game over and over and over again if you would like to watch some film or if you would like to see highlights of the game. Just realize that
To honor America and those
And now performing the national anthem tonight live will be the Delavan-Darien High School Pep Band under the direction of their band director, Mr. James Gornick. That was the Delavan-Darien High School Pep Band performing the national anthem tonight. And now we would like to introduce tonight the starters for the Waterford Wolverines. Starting tonight at the 2 guard spots are the senior Megan Jensen and also another senior JC Chart. Starting also at the forward spot will be Alyssa Hellwig. Starting at power forward will be the sophomore Madison Blair, and the girl in the middle is the 6-foot senior Kelly Strasser. And the Wolverines are coached by Denna Brechtel and assisted by Sean Henskin. And now, the starters for the Delavan-Darien Comets. Starting tonight at the point guard spot is the 5'1" junior Avery Hembrook. Starting at the other guard spot tonight is the shooting guard Kylie Collins, 5'7" junior. Starting at the small forward spot is the 5'7" senior Amanda McClurnan. Starting at power forward is the 5'7" senior Haley Severson. And starting at the center spot is the 5'10" senior Chloe Neuenhuis. And the Comets are coached by Hank Johnson and assisted by Jeremy Anderson. We are glad once again that you can be here with us tonight as we get ready for some Southern Lakes Conference action. Both of these teams squaring off against each other. Both of them are riding some pretty long streaks here, and one of those streaks will come to an end tonight. Comets have won 3 of their last 5. The Wolverines have won their last 4, including an upset over Wilmot last game. So it is tip-off time here at the Dome as we get ready for Southern Lakes Conference. And the tip is won by Waterford, and we're underway. Here is Megan Jensen. She takes it up the court, guarded by Kylie Collins. The ball goes over to Allison Hellwig, and Hellwig immediately pulls up. Shot no good on the 3. Rebound followed up by Kelly Strasser, and there's our first points of the game. And Waterford is going to go into a press early as Kylie Collins sets up for the Comets' first offensive possession. Collins is guarded by Alyssa Hellwig. It goes over to Neuenhuis. Neuenhuis back over to Collins on the bounce pass. Neuenhuis with a screen. Collins gives Avery Hembrook. Hembrook for 3. Short that time. Rebound will be taken by Strasser, and she travels. So the Comets will take the ball out of bounds. Amanda McClurnan will inbound. Inbound gets thrown into Neuenhuis on the wing. Goes over to Haley Severson. Severson looks and bounce passes it over to McClurnan. McClurnan uses the screen for Neuenhuis and another screen by Severson. Back out Collins. Collins drives. Collins jump stops. Puts it up. Shot no good. And the ball is tipped out of bounds and is going to remain with Delavan and was knocked out by Strasser. Nearly a minute gone by in the first quarter, and Waterford leads 2-0. McClurnan looks to inbound the ball. She looks, and a 5-second violation called on McClurnan. It's going to go back to Waterford. And now here is the senior Megan Jensen, averaging 10 points a game. Jensen guarded by Kylie Collins. Looks and gives it to Madison Blair. Underneath, Strasser. Strasser back to Jensen over Hellwig. Nice ball movement being used here. Here's JC Chart. Back over to Hellwig it goes. Hellwig drives, and it goes over the head of Strasser, and will go to Delavan. Waterford going into a press here early as Neuenhuis will inbound. Long inbound pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. Neuenhuis led Collins a little too long on that full court pass. It is going to go to Waterford now. Here is Megan Jensen. She takes it up the court. Jensen guarded by Collins. Gives it to Alyssa Hellwig. Hellwig drives, puts it up, shot, no good. Rebound Neuenhuis. And Neuenhuis gives it to Avery Hembrook. Hembrook, bounce pass. McClurnan on the corner. McClurnan from just inside, no good. Rebound tipped and will be grabbed by Jensen. And here comes Jensen. Jensen now guarded by Collins. It goes over to Madison Blair. Back over to Strasser. And now underneath. Shot blocked by McClurnan and knocked out of bounds by Collins. McClurnan playing very good defense as she has all season. The senior, Megan Jensen, will inbound. It goes into Strasser. Over to Hellwig it goes. Now there's Jensen. Jensen for three. Yeah, knock it down. Megan Jensen from downtown. And there's another steal. Strasser. No good that time. Rebound going to be taken off the bounce by Chloe Neuenhuis. It goes over to Avery Hembrook, and she is guarded by Allison Hellwig. Hembrook dribbles. Gives it to McClurnan. Over to Collins at the corner. Collins with a screen from Neuenhuis. Collins fakes the three. Gives to McClurnan on the wing. McClurnan. Screen from Neuenhuis. McClurnan jump stops. Gives it to Collins. Collins. Looks, uses another screen from Neuenhuis. Back again. McClurnan for three. No good on the shot. That one looked good, but it bounced off, and the rebound to Hellwig. And now, here is Blair. Blair over to Hellwig. Now there's Jensen in the corner. Jensen fakes. Gives it to JC Chart. Shot no good. Rebound Strasser. Back out. Jensen another three. No good. Rebound Neuenhuis. That shot off back iron. Here's Kylie Collins. 3 minutes gone by, and nearly 3 minutes gone by, and the Comets are still without a point. Collins over to McClurnan. McClurnan fakes, drives. McClurnan puts it up. No good. Rebound tipped to Megan Jensen. And Jensen goes right by Collins and lays it in over Avery Hembrook. Megan Jensen. And Waterford starts off the game on a 7-0 run. Neuenhuis inbounds to McClurnan. McClurnan drives and bounce pass and bounces it over to Hembrook. Screen used by Severson. Hembrook pulls up. Shot no good. Rebound by Blair. Right now the Comets have started off the game 0 for 6 from the field. And there is Chart with the miss and a timeout called by Hank Johnson early. A 30-second timeout. 4:18 to go in the first quarter, and Waterford leads Delavan 7-0. Waterford has started off the game on a 7-0 run with 4:18 to go in the first quarter. The Comets need to get a rhythm going on offense here early in this game. They were flat also in the first quarter of that game against Elkhorn. And again, they ended up losing that game by 2. And now there's a steal, and open underneath. It is Alyssa Hellwig with the basket. What a start to this game for Waterford. Here is Kylie Collins. Collins uses a screen from Severson, drives, puts it up, and Collins banks it in. So Collins with her first points of the game, and the first points of the game for Delavan. Strasser, she's going to fake the three and give it to Hellwig. Looks, gives it to Jenna Buffio. Back over to Megan Jensen, and Jensen travels. The Comets are going to bring in 3 people. Freshman Jenna Speth and 2 seniors, Lauren Coons and Shelby Gradanis, as Severson, Neuenhuis, and McLernan take a seat. And Waterford continues to try and press the Comets to try and throw them off guard. Coons will inbound. Long inbound pass goes into Kylie Collins. Collins, trailed by Hellwig, gives it over. Avery Hembrook. Back-to-back buckets for Delavan. Buffio on the wing. It goes over to Megan Jensen. To Strausser. Back over to Hellwig. Hellwig with a screen from Strausser. Over. Buffio for 3. Yeah! Jenna Buffio from downtown. Inbound pass goes into Avery Hembrook. Here is Collins. Collins uses the screen from Gradanis. Stands in the corner. Collins stops to dribble and gives to Hembrook. Hembrook to Coons on the wing. Coons, bounce pass. Hembrook back outside the arc. Screen by Lauren Coons. Goes over to Collins. Collins fakes, gives. Speth. Speth fakes the 3. Collins fakes the 3. Collins drives. Collins looks. Tries to get into Coons pass tip. Jenna Speth follows up. Jenna Speth for 2. Here's Megan Jensen. Now Strausser. Buffo. Over to Hellwig. To Jensen. Jensen fakes. Gives to Buffo. Buffo fakes the 3. Drives. Pulls up. Shot tip from behind by Speth. Out of bounds. It'll go to Waterford. And checking in for Waterford will be back in will be Madison Blair. And the Comets are going to bring in Megan Butke. Butke returned from her injury last game against Elkhorn. She was battling tendonitis in both of her knees. Jensen looks. Bounce pass Blair. And Blair back out to Hellwig. Hellwig over to Buffo. Jensen on the wing. Jensen across court to Hellwig. And underneath, Madison Blair. Balanced scoring. That is what the Wolverines are best at, and they are clearly showing it here tonight. Butke over to Jenna Speth. Pass tipped by Hellwig, and it bounces out of bounds. It'll remain with Delavan. 2:07 to go, first quarter. Speth will inbound. Speth gets it into Kylie Collins. Collins is guarded by Buffo. Collins, ball goes over to Speth. Speth trapped, and the pass stolen by Hellwig. Hellwig over to Blair. Blair drives, puts it up, and lays it in. Madison Blair with 4 points. Waterford is up by 10. Kylie Collins has it. Over to Jenna Speth. And a foul call is our first of the game, and it's going to be on Alyssa Hellwig. That is her first. Speth will inbound. Looks, gets it into Kylie Collins in the corner. Collins from way outside. Oh! What a shot by Kylie Collins! She hit that one from the parking lot. And now here's Buffo. Jensen to a Chart. Back over to Hellwig. It goes on the wing. Looks like the Comets are going to try and use the zone. Over in the corner, Blair for 3. Off back iron, no good. Rebound fought for. Loose, and it will be scooped up by Chart. And Chart, and a pushing call on Collins. Follows on Collins, that is her first. In for Waterford now will be the sophomore Tiffany Stewie. Stewie inbounds to Jensen. Jensen to Stewie. Over to Chart in the corner. Back over to Jensen. Jensen drives, gives it. Buffo. And Buffo travels. And Buffo shrugging at the refs like, what was that all about? Apparently she did not like the call. Lauren Kuntz will inbound. Goes into Kylie Collins. We are now down to a minute left in the first quarter, and Waterford leads 16-9. Pass goes over to Megan Butke. Back over to Collins. Kuntz on the high post. Loose ball, and it's grabbed by Buffo. Buffo drives, and she lays it up and in. Jenna Buffo for 2. Buffo with 5 points off the bench. Here's Kylie Collins. Collins over to Butke. Butke. Bounce pass. Kuntz. Kuntz puts it up. Shot off back iron. No good. Rebound tip. And Shelby Gradanis follows up with the with the basket. 31 seconds left first quarter. And now here's Jensen. Jensen fakes, goes over to Stewie. Stewie over to Jensen, back over to Buffo. Buffo gives it to Stewie. Stewie doubled up. And she's going to try and dribble and go around Butke. Now here's Buffo in the corner. Jensen, Stewie. Stewie fakes the three, drives, back out Jensen. Jensen a three. In and out. Rebound Gradanis with 5 seconds left. They have 4 seconds. Collins has three. Collins two. Collins way outside. No good. And that ends the first quarter. A good first quarter being put on, but Waterford plays a lot tougher here. And we're through one quarter. The score is Waterford 18, Delavan-Darien 11. We'll take a timeout and be right back with the second quarter after this. Second quarter about ready to get underway. Starting the second quarter for Delavan-Darien will be McClernand, Speth, Coons, Gradanis, and Butke. Starting the second for the Wolverines is Jensen, Blair, Helwig, Stewie, and Strasser as McClernand drives, and McClernand is blocked. Gradanis to Coons. Coons shot no good. Rebound by Blair. Up ahead, Stewie. Stewie tries to go by. Coons does not try. Doesn't get the risk. And now there is Madison. Blair no good. And Gradanis grabs the rebound. Nice play by Gradanis. Gradanis, a very athletic player. Great rebounder. Here's Amanda McClernand. McClernand now playing the one position with Kylie Collins sitting down with 5 points. Here's Megan Butke over to Lauren Kuntz. McClernand now on the corner. McClernand drives and thought she was fouled. Not going to get it. Here is Helwig. Helwig drives. Helwig stops and travels. Tried to kick it out to Jensen for the three, but it did not work. And Kylie Collins will come back into the ballgame for Megan Butke. Collins will get the inbound pass, and she will now play the point guard position. McClernand will move over to the 2. Waterford trying to use a man defense here early on. Collins, now here's Kuntz on the wing. Kuntz over to McClernand. McClernand works into Gradanis. Gradanis able to get the ball. Back out to McClernand in the corner. McClernand stops, pulls up, can't hit. Rebound, Collins off the bounds. Collins drives and can't finish. Rebound by Stewie. Stewie up ahead, Helwig, and she's... McClernand got there a little bit too late. That is McClernand's first, team second. So not a lot of fouls called here in the first half. And Waterford, for the first time, will bring in the 5'8" senior, Shannon Malshine. Stewie will inbound. She looks and gets it into Megan Jensen. Jensen, looks like the Comets are switching to a zone here. Here's Jensen now, back at the top of the wing. Over to Malshine. Here's Blair. Blair to Stewie. Stewie looks. Stewie drives. Puts it up and lays it in. Tiffany Stewie knocks in the runner. Collins, long pass over to Jenna Speth. Speth pulls up. Shot is way off there. I'm not sure what she was thinking. Malshine grabbed the board, and now here's Megan Jensen. Jensen over to Madison Blair. Back over to Malshine. Jensen a three. Got it! Megan Jensen from downtown, and she's got 8 points. Waterford out to a 12-point lead here in the first half. Collins over to Amanda McClurnan. McClurnan back. Collins to answer. She does! Kylie Collins and Megan Jensen, the 2 point guards going at it. They each now have 8 points. And now here's Stewie on the wing. Stewie in his own defense. Now it goes over to Malsheen. Back over to Stewie. Stewie goes by McClurnan. Jump stops. And the shot is short. Stewie grabs her own rebound. Back out Jensen. Jensen cross court. Blair fakes the three. Drives. Puts it up. And can't finish. Rebound is tipped out by Collins. Waterford is going to bring in Chart. And the Comets will bring back in Hembrook and Nieuwenhuis for Speth and Gradanis. Hembrook and Nieuwenhuis will try and get a little bit of offense going here for the Comets. Jensen will inbound to J.C. Chart, the 5'9 senior. Chart back over to Jensen. Underneath is Strauss. Strauss back out Stewie. Stewie fakes the three and travels. Stewie took one too many steps on that fake. And it looks like that Waterford is going to try and press again. Kuntz inbounds to Collins with 5:15 to go in the first half. Collins. Pass tipped by Strauss, and she's able to get it. Over to Stewie it goes. Jensen to Strauss. To Strausser. Here is Chart. Over. And now here's Stewie. Stewie drives. Stewie. Back out Jensen. Severson getting ready to check into the scores table. Goes over to Stewie. Stewie. Jensen. And throws it out of bounds. Intended for Strausser, and it will go back to Delavan. And Haley Severson will come into the ballgame for Lauren Kuntz. Haley, a strong free throw shooter. She loves playing physical inside. Here's Kylie Collins. Collins gives it to Severson at the half-court line. Back over to Collins it goes. Collins back over to Severson at the top of the key. Severson bounce passes it back to Collins. Over to McClurnan that goes on the wing. McClurnan drives on Strasser. Can't finish the shot. Rebound by Strasser. Here's now Megan Jensen. Jensen, Stewie, fakes the three. Gives to Strasser. Over to Malsheen. Malsheen with a screen from Strasser. Jensen another three. Oh, man, Megan Jensen. That is her third three of the first half. McClurnan over to Hembrook. Hembrook over to Nieuwenhuis. Back over to McClurnan. They got to get it across the line. And Nieuwenhuis loses it. And now here's Jensen again. Wow. No good there. And the ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Delavan. And Waterford will bring back in Buffo and Helwig. Timeout called by Waterford. 3:51 to go first half. It's Waterford 26, Delavan-Darien 14. Nieuwenhuis will inbound for the Comets. 3:51 to go first half. The inbound goes into Kylie Collins. Back over to Nieuwenhuis. Nieuwenhuis over to McClurnan. McClurnan cross court to Collins. Collins fakes pass and gives it back over to McClurnan. And McClurnan gets it across the line, guarded by Helwig. And McClurnan loses it. Gets it back. McClurnan. Jumper. Avery Hembrook. Shot short. Rebound by Chart. And now here's Alyssa. And Helwig lost it out of bounds. Bad pass there by Chart, and Helwig could not get a grip on it. And now McClurnan will inbound. McClurnan looks and wide open underneath. Chloe Nieuwenhuis. Nieuwenhuis with her first points of the game. And now here is Helwig. Over. Jumper Buffo. Yeah, Jenna Buffo. Buffo with the basket, and now Waterford has 28 points in the first half. Nieuwenhuis fakes pass one way and gives to McClurnan. McClurnan back over to Collins. Collins back over to McClurnan. Pass tipped. Out of bounds. And it was tipped out by Strasser. Will remain with Delavan with 3:04 to go in the first half. McLaurin will inbound. Goes into Collins. Back over to McLaurin. McLaurin glides along the sideline. Screen by Nieuwenhuis. McLaurin gives it to Nieuwenhuis. Nieuwenhuis drives. And it was knocked out of bounds by Waterford. It will remain with Delavan. You know, an interesting fact, so far in this game, we have not had a free throw attempt from either team. Both of these teams have gotten all their shots from the floor. So that's something to keep an eye on now. McLaurin will inbound. Goes into Hembrook. Hembrook fakes the three, gives to Collins. Collins thought about that deep three and decides not to take it. Here's Nieuwenhuis with the screen. Collins over to McLaurin. McLaurin, pass tip by Buffou, and Helwig comes up with the steal. Helwig will take it up. Goes over to Malsheen, and now here's Short. That is a Strasser. No, rebound Nieuwenhuis. Here's Avery Hembrook. Hembrook gives it to Kylie Collins on the wing. Collins looks, uses a screen from Severson. Goes to the free throw line, kicks it. McLaurin for three. She banks it in! Amanda McLaurin for three. Knocks it down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and now here's Malsheen. Over to Strasser. Strasser gives to Malsheen. Less than 2 to go in the first half. Malsheen over to Helwig at the top of the key. Over now to J.C. Chart. Looks for Buffou. Does not work. And now here's Helwig. Helwig dribbles over underneath. And that is J.C. Chart, no good. Rebound tipped. And now finishing is Shannon Malsheen. And that pass dangerous. And it is grabbed by Chart. Here is Helwig. Helwig. Pass tipped by McLaurin. Strasser able to get it back. Helwig dribbles. Helwig drives. And no basket. Ball's going back the other way. The foul is on Chart. That is her first. In for Waterford will be Blair and Jensen. The Comets are going to bring back in Butke, Speth, and Guadonis. 1:21 to go first half, and Severson bounces it into Kylie Collins. Back over to Severson. Over to Butke it goes. Butke now trapped, loses the ball, and it is stolen by Jensen. Jensen drives and lays it in. Megan Jensen with 13 points in the first half. And that pass tipped by Helwig, and she saves it, and it goes right to Jensen. Over to Buffou. Back over to Megan Jensen. 1 minute left in the half, and Waterford has dominated so far. Here is Blair. Blair drives, puts it up, shot short. Rebound fought for and taken by Guadonis. Over to Kylie Collins it goes. And a timeout called by Hank Johnson. It is a full timeout for Delavan. 46.5 to go first half. Waterford leads 32-19. 46.5 left in the first half, and Delavan trails Waterford 32-19. This Waterford team clearly out hustling Delavan here in the first half. Comets need to find a way to get things going here. Maybe they can end the half strong. Here's Jenna Speth. Ball goes over to Megan Butke. Butke bounce pass Severson. Severson now trapped. Severson gives it to Speth. Oh man, what a catch by Speth. Over to Collins. Collins with 32 seconds left in the half. Collins with a screen from Severson on Buffou. And now Collins drives, and tries to give it to Granados, but the pass is grabbed by Megan Jensen. Jensen takes it up and gives to Helwig. Helwig fakes, gives over to Blair. Blair, a three, no good. Offensive rebound, short, no. Rebound, Kylie Collins. And Hank Johnson furious at his team for not boxing out. Here's Collins. Collins has 4 seconds. Collins pulls up and can't knock down a three. Bucky is fouled on the shot. And she'll go to the line for 2 here to end the half. The foul is on Helwig, and that is her second. So Bucky will shoot 2 free throws to end the half. These will be the first 2 free throws of the game, and Bucky misses the first. The second one up, and she knocks it in. So that ends the first half. A half that has been run at by Waterford. They have control of this game. They lead Delavan by 12, 32-20. It's halftime here at the Dome. Welcome back, everyone. Once again, we are glad that you can be here with us on the Play On Sports Network as we get ready for the second half. Leading scorer from the first half for Waterford was Megan Jensen. She drops in 13 points, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc. And following her up with 7 is the backup guard, Jenna Bofu. Leading scorer with 8 points is Kylie Collins for Delavan. Then, other than that, the scoring has gone a little bit back and forth between the other players. You got McClurden with 3, Gradanis with 2, Nieuwenhuis with 2, Hemrick with 2, Speth with 2, and Butke with 1. So the Comets need to get a rhythm going here in the second half. They will start off the half on defense, and they will try to come up with a few stops and a few buckets. Because remember, in the second half against Elkhorn, they nearly pulled it off by nearly completing a 14-point comeback. Now they are facing a 12-point deficit here in the third quarter. Can they do it against this Waterford team? We'll see what happens. They have come back against Bradford. We've seen many comebacks in the SLC this season. Maybe this will be another one. We don't know. Here we go. We'll get ready for the second half. Looks like the Comets are going to start off the second half in a press. And the inbound will be thrown into Megan Jensen, and the second half is underway. Jensen gives it over to Blair. Blair, a 3. Shot, no good. Rebound, Nieuwenhuis. I believe that is Nieuwenhuis' 6th rebound of the game. So she is doing really hard work on the boards tonight. Here's Severson. Passes it to Collins. Collins with a screen from Nieuwenhuis. Collins looks, uses the Severson screen and gives it to Hembrook. Hembrook uses the Severson screen, goes to the free throw line, and the shot tipped, goes back, Collins a 3, and banks it in! Kylie Collins for 3! Kylie Collins, her third 3 of the night. Blair works it underneath to JC Chart, and Chart travels. Good defense being put on here early in the second half by Delavan-Darien. Let's see if it can continue. McClurden now, here's Kylie Collins. Collins back over to McClurden. McClurden nearly turned it over. McClurden goes along the half-court line, gives Collins. Collins drives, pass tipped, and it goes right to Nieuwenhuis underneath. Nieuwenhuis can't finish. Ball tipped out of bounds by Blair, and it will remain with Delavan. And now Waterford will bring back in Jenna Bofu, for Madison Blair. Collins will inbound. Collins looks. Long inbound pass to Avery Hembrook. Hembrook over to McClurden. McClurden, and throws it away. Trying to get it to Nieuwenhuis. Looks like there was a bit of a miscommunication there. It'll go back to Waterford. And now here is Megan Jensen. Minute gone by third period, and Waterford currently leads by 9. They led by 12 at halftime. And now Jensen over to Strasser. Now here's Bofu. Bofu over to Jensen again on the corner. Jensen dribbles. Now she's got to pass it off. She is trapped. And a jump ball, and it's going to go to Delavan. Good defense by the Comets in the corner. McClurden will inbound now for the Comets as Waterford will work into another press. Here's Kylie Collins. Collins dribbles. Collins gives it to McClurden. McClurden goes by Strasser and can't finish the layup. Rebound tip to Hembrook and the loose ball, and Jensen. The ball was out of bounds. Jensen could not save it, and it will remain with Delavan. McClurden will inbound. McClurden gets it into Kylie Collins. Collins leading the Comets with 11 points. She stops the dribble and gives to Hembrook. Hembrook dribbles and gives it to Collins. Collins, a deep 3. No good that time. Rebound by Chart. And now here's Megan Jensen. Jensen, pass over to Allison Helwig. She can't finish. And rebound, tipped out of bounds, and it will remain with Waterford. Check that the shot was by Alyssa Helwig, not Allison. Megan Jensen will inbound, the 5'5" senior. And Jensen open underneath Strausser, counted and a foul. Foul is on McClurden. That is her second. And Jenna Speth will come into the ballgame for Amanda McClurden. Amanda let a really easy basket get by there. And Strasser will try the first free throw of the game for Waterford. And she knocks it down. Neuenhuis looking to inbound. She's got to get it in. And the pass tipped by Strasser, and it will remain with Delavan. Neuenhuis will inbound. Goes into Kylie Collins. Collins going to By Hellwig. Collins drives over underneath Speth, and Speth is fouled. Are they going to count it on the floor or on the shot? Looks like they're going to call it on the floor, and the foul is on Jensen. That is her first. Collins will inbound. Goes into Severson. Severson over to Neuenhuis. And it looks like the fans wanted to foul there. They do not get it. Collins' three is no good, rebounded by Bofu. And now Bofu takes it up the sideline. Over to Chart. In the court, on the wing, Jensen. Jensen fakes, gives to Hellwig. And now underneath, Strasser. And Strasser finishes. Strasser now with 7 points. Here's Kylie Collins, and she's fouled. Let's see what this one's on. Looks like this one is on Bofu. That is her first. And Hank Johnson will bring in Gradanis and Kuntz. And in for Waterford will be Madison Blair for Alyssa Hellwig. Comets now trail by 14 here. Ever since that three was made by Collins, Waterford has scored 7 unanswered. Now back to Collins it goes. Speth on the wing. Speth to Kuntz at the free throw line. Back out Collins. Collins thought about the three, decides not to take it. Screen comes from Kuntz. Collins guarded by Bofu. Collins over to Speth on the wing. Speth drives. Speth puts it up. Shot in and out. Rebound by Strasser. And now here's Jensen. Over to Bofu. Bofu open underneath Madison Blair. And Hank Johnson clearly not happy with the way his team's been playing so far here in the second half. Here's Kylie Collins. And Collins traveled. Comets starting to lose their focus. And a timeout called by Hank Johnson. It is a full timeout. 4:39 left. Waterford starting off the game strong in the second half, 39-23. Waterford leads 39-23 with 4:39 to go in the third quarter. And now here's Megan Jensen. Jensen leading the Wolverines in scoring with 13 points. Leading the Comets in scoring with 11 is Kylie Collins. Problem is, no one else from Delavan-Darien has really stepped up scoring-wise so far in this game. Blair. And Strauss lost it, and the ball goes right to Lauren Kuntz. Here's Kylie Collins. Collins dribbling. Goes to the wing. Uses the screen for Gradanis. Crosses over. Drives. And a blocking foul called on J.C. Chart. That is Chart's second. And Collins will go to the line for 2. Collins has had some tremendous games at the free throw line this year. And she knocks down the first. That gives Collins 12 points. I mean, other than Collins scoring here in this game, no other Comet really has stepped up scoring-wise for this team. Well, Collins does make them both. And now the Waterford lead cut to 14. Here's Bofu. Now Megan Jensen. Strauss. There is Blair. Blair back to Bofu. Now to Jensen on the wing. Jensen steps up behind the arc and can't make it. Gradanis with the rebound. And now here's Kylie Collins. Megan Butke at the scores table for Delavan-Darien. And Erica Durst is at the scores table for Waterford. Here's Speth. Speth drives, puts it up, and she is fouled by Madison Blair. So Speth will go to the line for 2. That foul on Blair was already her first, and now Speth will have a chance to shoot 2 at the line. Speth puts it up and missed the first. And for Waterford now will be Erica Durst, and they'll also bring back in Tiffany Stewie as Megan Butke comes in for Avery Hembrook. Speth will try her second free throw, see if she can cut this lead some. And she can't. Rebound, grabbed by Gradanis, follows up, no good. And the rebound goes to Durst. And Durst, that ball goes right to Megan Jensen. And now pass, tipped by Collins, almost had it picked. Bofu with a lucky break. Megan Jensen now at the top of the key gives to Stewie. Stewie back over to Jensen. Jensen to Durst. Durst to Stewie. Stewie fakes the 3, gives it back. Bofu knocks it down. What a shot by Jenna Bofu. She's now got 10 points off the bench. Here's Kylie Collins. Collins with a screen for Gradanis. And an illegal screen called on Shelby Gradanis. That was Gradanis' first second team foul of the half. Here now is Megan Jensen. The guard tandems of Jensen and Bofu really have turned it up. They have combined now for 23 points. Here's Stewie. She fakes the 3. Stewie back. Jensen for 3. Yeah! Wow! Megan Jensen on fire tonight. 16 points. Here's Kylie Collins. And she stepped out of bounds. And Alyssa Hellwig will come back into the ballgame for Bofu. I mean, other than Collins scoring 13 points, none of the Delavan-Darien Comets really have stepped up scoring-wise here. You have a 3 from McClurnan, but I mean, every single other player has 2. As now here is Stewie. Stewie for 3, knocks it down! Unbelievable, Tiffany Stewie from outside. That is the 7th 3 of the game for Waterford. Here's Jenna Speth, and now Kylie Collins. And it goes over the head of Gradanis. Speth tries to save it, and instead it ends up in my hands. And now McClurnan will come back into the ball game for Kylie Collins. McClurnan will come in and try and play some defense here. JC Chart inbounds to Megan Jensen. Jensen has it and gives it to Chart. Chart takes the hand off to Jensen and gives to Durst. Durst, Hellwig. Now Stewie fakes the 3. Guarded by Butke. Stewie drives. Back out. Hellwig. And now Durst. Durst looking. And a double dribble. No basket there. And Waterford is going to bring in Sydney Linder, the 5'11 junior. Lauren Kuntz will inbound. It goes into Megan Butke. Back over to Kuntz. Bounce pass McClurnan. McClurnan back over to Kuntz. Bounce pass to Butke. Butke trapped. Gives it to Kuntz. Back to McClurnan. McClurnan. And a timeout called by Hank Johnson. It is a 30-second timeout. Waterford has taken control of this game, and they lead 48-25. 1:28 to go, third quarter. It's been all Waterford here in this game. Here's Jenna Speth. Speth, long pass up to Butke. Butke drives. Butke pulls up. She can't bang it in, though. And the rebound grabbed by Durst. And Durst has it now. Loses her dribble. It goes over to Hellwig. Hellwig, long pass up ahead to Shannon Malsheen. Back over to Hellwig it goes, and Hellwig is fouled by McLarnon, I believe. Yes, it is. The foul is on McLarnon. That is her third. Malsheen inbounds to Hellwig with about a minute to go in the third, and Waterford leads by 23. It's been all Waterford here in this game, and tries to get it in, and oh man, what a save by Durst. Now Stewie to Hellwig. Hellwig over to Malsheen. Malsheen to Durst. Back over to Stewie. 45 seconds left in the third. Hellwig has it. Over to Durst. Durst guarded by Gradanis. Durst drives. Gives it to Stewie on the wing. Stewie with a screen from Malsheen. And a blocking foul called on Megan Butke. That is Butke's first. And now Malsheen will inbound. 30.1 left in the third. This is Hellwig. Hellwig gets it into Durst. Durst puts it up. Can't finish. And an over the back foul called. This one is going to be on Sydney Linder. That is her first. With 22.9 to go. And Kuntz will inbound to McLernan. 20 seconds left of the third. McLernan takes it to the wing. Uses the screens from Kuntz. McLernan drives and is fouled on the way up. And they're going to call the foul on the floor. Fouls on Malsheen. That is Malsheen's first with 12.5 left in the third. McLernan looks, gets in. Butke open two. Yeah, Megan Butke. Megan Butke for two. And now Malsheen for three. Short that time. And the buzzer sounds. That is the end of the third quarter. The Waterford Wolverines have dominated this game. They lead the Comets 48-27 by outscoring the Comets 16-9. They lead by 21 as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter getting ready to go here as the Comets trail the Waterford Wolverines 48-27. Comets going to need a miracle here to try and come back and win this thing. Here is Jenna Bofu. She takes it up. The Comets are going to play all their starters and see what happens. Here is Malsheen. Malsheen to Strasser, excuse me. And now here's Malsheen. Back over to Bofu it goes. Sharp. I don't think Waterford is really concerned about scoring. All they want to do is just wind that clock down. Here's Malsheen. Over to Madison Blair. Madison Blair over to Bofu. And now here's Chart. And now Strasser. Blair in the corner. Blair. And the Strass puts it up. Strasser puts it up. Shot no good. Grabs her own rebound and puts it in. Strasser with 9 points. Here is Kylie Collins, who is the lone bright spot in this game for Delavan-Darien. She currently has 13 points. McLernan drives and lays it in. Amanda McLernan. McLernan now with 5. Here's Madison Blair on the wing. Back to Bofu. Malsheen. Blair fakes and pulls up. Can't hit the three. Rebound going to be grabbed by Chart. Over to Blair. Now here's Malsheen. Back over to Blair. Over a minute gone by now in the fourth quarter. Now here is Strasser. Open underneath Bofu. Bounce. Passes it over to Chart, but she can't finish. Rebound. Short has it, and she travels. Here is Kylie Collins. Collins, like I said, the lone bright spot in this game for Delavan. She has 13 points. That pass is thrown out of bounds. Intended for Avery Hembrook. Malsheen will inbound to Bofu with 6:25 to go. Bofu uses the Strasser screen. It goes over to Madison Blair. Blair to Chart. Chart over to Bofu in the corner for three. In and out there. Strasser loses the ball on the bounce and it's knocked out by Neuenhuis. Bofu will inbound. Into Strasser, and she's fouled from behind by Amanda McClurnan. Amanda McClurnan now with 4 fouls, and Strasser, I think, got poked in the eye. Strasser, nevertheless, will go to the line and shoot 2. 1 for 2 from the line tonight. She has 9 points. And Strasser knocks down the first. And now Waterford will bring in not sure who they're bringing in. There's not a 20 on the depth chart as Strasser knocks down the second. And number 34, Kaylee Fry will come into the ball game for Waterford. Here is Avery Hembrook. Hembrook dribbles and gives to McClurnan on the wing. McClurnan drives, puts it up, and the shot no good. Rebound, tipped by Fry. Hembrook's got it, and Hembrook banks it in. Avery Hembrook now with 4 points. Here's Bofu. Bofu takes it to the wing and gives it to Malsheen. Pass is stolen by McClurnan. And now McClurnan will drive and have the ball knocked out to Waterford. And there was no foul call there, and I thought there was one. McClurnan is shaking her head, saying that should have been a foul. Hembrook will inbound. And she bounces it into Neuenhuis. Nice pass, and Neuenhuis foul. And the foul is on Kaylee Fry. That is her first. And now the Comets are in the bonus, so Neuenhuis will shoot 1-1. Neuenhuis misses the front end. Rebound put back up. And foul on the way up is Haley Severson. You can tell that she is a very tough player. The Wolverine foul is on JC Chart. That is her third. And Severson will shoot 2. Severson knocks in the first. The Wolverines are going to bring back in Durst and Stewie. Shelby Gradanis will come in for Chloe Neuenhuis. Severson will shoot 1 more with 5:34 to go in the game. Severson misses the second. Rebound by Durst. McClurnan had to be careful there. She almost got hit with her 5th foul. Now here's Durst. Durst fakes one way. Pass goes to Stewie. Stewie to Bofu. Back to Stewie it goes. Stewie back to Bofu in the corner. Bofu dribbles. Bofu looks. Gives it to Durst. Durst to D2. Knocks it down. Erica Durst. Here's Avery Hembrook. Hembrook bounces it to Kylie Collins. Collins uses the screen from Gradanis. Collins drives, and the ball tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Delavan. Waterford is going to bring in Alicia Barberin, and the Comets are going to bring back in Megan Butke and Jenna Speth. Butke looks, inbound goes into Gradanis. Gradanis drives, Gradanis, power move, lays it in. Gradanis now with 4 points. Now here's Barbian, a 5'4" senior Barbian. Now Durst, over to Stewie. Over to number 20. Like I said, number 20 is not on the depth chart that I see here. Barabin, and fouled by Jenna Speth. That's Speth's first, team 6th of the half for Delavan-Darien. 4:24 to go in the game. Barabin will inbound. Inbound to number 20, and the pass, and the ball stolen by Severson. Severson drives, stops, bounces it to Gradanis. Gradanis puts it up. Shot no good. Knocked out of bounds, and is going to go to Delavan. They rule it off of Fry. Kylie Collins will inbound. She and Severson are the 2 starters that are out on the floor currently. Collins will inbound. Collins throws it into Butke. Back over to Collins it goes. Collins dribbles. Collins stands now at the top of the key. Then Collins will try and make some magic happen here. Collins jump stops, and that shot no good. Severson can't put the shot back up as it's blocked by Fry. And Stewie, and that's over and back. Called on Waterford. And now Lauren Kuntz will come in for Delavan, and in for Waterford will be Sydney Lindner. Speth inbounds to Collins with 3:55 to go. Well, the Collins can play for pride now as Collins hits that one from way outside. She's now got 16 points. Here now is Durst. Durst, pass underneath. It is Kaylee Fry with the basket. Here's Kylie Collins. Collins pulling up again. Short that time. Rebound by Lindner. And Lindner dribbles and gives it to Durst. Durst gives it to number 20. Back over to Durst. Open underneath. It is Fry again, and she lays it in. Kaylee Fry with 4 straight points. Collins over to Butke, and Butke drives. And they're going to call the shot of the floor. Nevertheless, Butke will go to the line for 1-1. Carrie Getka will come in for the first time tonight. Fouls on Fry. That is her second. Megan Butke for Delavan-Darien will shoot 1-1. And Butke knocks down the front end. Butke now has 4 points off the bench. Butke short on the second, and the rebound goes to Fry. Now here's number 20. Over to Durst. Durst over to Barabin. Barbian. Pass tipped out of bounds by Collins. It'll go back to Waterford. Number 20 will inbound. Goes into Fry. Over to Durst it goes. And Durst loses the ball. And it's knocked out of bounds by Kuntz. Avery Hembrook will come back into the ball game for Kylie Collins. Collins will sit down. A good game for her. She drops in 16 points tonight, leading the Comets in scoring. Now here's the inbound to number 20. over to Linder. Now Barbian. No good. Rebound tipped. Grabbed by Linder. Linder gives it to Barbian back out on the wing. Barbian over to Fry. Fry to Durst. And now in the corner, number 20. And number 20 knocks it in. Here's Avery Hembrook. Here's Megan Butkey. Hembrook dribbles. Hembrook bounce past Gradanis. Back out on the wing. 2 minutes left in the game. Here's Megan Butkey. She's going to pull for three. Shot no good. Rebound by, I think that's Mel Sheen. I could be wrong, though. Here's Durst. And now Barbian. Barbian puts it in. So right now, everyone that has been on the floor for Waterford, except for Chart and Linder, has scored. Here's Carrie Getka over to Lauren Kuntz. Long pass back to Hembrook. Back. Getka, three. Short that time. Rebound grabbed by Durst. And now here is Fry. Here's Malsheen. And now here is Erica Durst. Durst drives, puts it up, puts it in. Erica Durst for two. It's been all Wolverines this game. Waterford is going to walk out of here with another win. They will extend their winning streak to 5 in a row tonight against Delavan-Darien. And Butkey banks it in. Butkey with 6 points. She is the second leading scorer on the Comets team tonight. Loose ball, and Butkey fouls Kaylee Fry. Fry will go to the line for 1-on-1. Number 12, Malsheen will come in for Durst.
Thank you.
And Fry knocks in the front end. Fry makes them both. Kuntz inbounds to Avery Hembrook, 37 seconds left, as the Comets are nursing their wounds of another loss this season. Getka over to Hembrook, to Lauren Kuntz, to Megan Butkey. Butkey tries to get into Gradanis, and it goes out of bounds with 24.7 left. .23 seconds left as Malsheen will wind it down. It's now down to 18 seconds. Now to number 20. And number 20 steps on the line. It'll go back to Delavan. So Delavan will get a chance to make this deficit not as big as it is right now. Inbound goes into Avery Hembrook. Hembrook over to Getka. Back over to Hembrook. To Kuntz. To Butkey. Butkey with three. Butkey fakes. And the pass is tipped. And that's the game. The Waterford Wolverines win their 5th in a row as they defeat the Comets tonight 66-40. The top scorer tonight for Waterford was Megan Jensen as she drops in 16 points. Backing her up with 11 points is Kelly Strasser and Jenna Bofu with 10. Leading the Comets in scoring with 16 points, Kylie Collins, but not much support from that. You got 6 points from Megan Butkey, 5 from Amanda McClurnan, 4 from Shelby Gradanis, 4 from Avery Hembrook, and you got 2 from each Neuenhuis and Speth. Boy, what a tough loss tonight for Delavan-Darien as they fall now to 3-15 on the season. Waterford now has won 5 in a row. They have kept the momentum going throughout this entire season, and hopefully will continue on for the rest of the year. For everyone here at Play On Sports, good night, everyone, and drive home safely. We'll see you next time. This is Alex Cook signing off.